Sometimes one point, we write 3-4 points, and what happens is the mind doesn't listen to one point, but then it will listen to a second point. If it doesn't listen to a second point, it will listen to a third point. So if you have multiple points, then one of the points always works out. There are various ways to journal, but journaling is like taking a picture of our day. And when you go to a special place, we don't take pictures of everything. We take pictures of important things. So we can look back at the day. What was the best thing that happened? And why was it the best? What was the worst thing that happened? Why was it the worst? What was the best thing I did and why? And what was the worst thing I did and why? So by that, we can get like a picture, the most important parts of the day. And the point here is not just to record the things, but to learn about ourselves through those things. Okay, this is what is actually important for me. This is how I tend to make mistakes, and how can I improve them? There is this part inside us which keeps distracting us. That is our monkey mind. So then we look at what the monkey mind is speaking. And if it keeps speaking inside us, it may discourage us and we not even notice it. So journaling, what do? Is we get it out. That means we treat the mind like somebody else. Like I gave a name, monkey mind. So if somebody from outside spoke something like that to you, then we would not just passively hear it. We would hear that person. We would talk with them. We would explain things to them. We would have a discussion. So whenever this negative voice speaks inside it, treat it as a person, give it a name like a monkey mind, and then speak with it. So hear what it is speaking and then speak with it. And not only speak with it, now that you have written things down, this is the exercise. Next time you catch your monkey mind speaking something, write down ways in which you can refute that. And if generally the monkey mind can speak many different things, but there are about 5-10 things which it keeps speaking constantly to discourage us. It has many ways in which it can distract us, but there are some common tracks, common things it keeps speaking. So if you have a small pocket diary in which say the 10 things the mind speaks to discourage you, you have written those 10 things and you have written points to counter it. So the next time when the monkey mind starts troubling, you will have that ready. So Krishna says, use your intelligence to control your mind, to calm your mind. And that's what you can do. And that's why journaling is not just about recording the events of your life, but journaling is also preparing you for the future in your life. In the future, when the monkey mind starts troubling you, you're prepared to face it. You're prepared to counter it. Generally, the mind, when we call it the monkey mind, what it means is that it doesn't think. It wants to act. So that is the characteristics of the mind. It doesn't think much, it just acts. Now, is that bad? Yes, many times it can be bad. But there are some areas in which we are naturally good. So some of us might be good in language, some of us might be good in music, some of us might be good in decoration. And then sometimes when you have to do something, suddenly an idea comes up. So there are some things which you're naturally good at, and the first ideas that come up, they may not be the best, but they can be a very good starting point. So all of us have some talents. Now, what do we mean when we say talent? Somebody has talent. Talent means they can do something fast and they can do something well. They can do it quickly and they do it at good quality. So when some idea comes up, say like one of my services is writing. So whenever I get a writing idea, right now I have been giving this talk, I got 3-4 ideas popped up in my head. I didn't stop the talk to write down the ideas, but I know they are good ideas. So after this talk gets over, I'll note them and maybe I'll write about them in the future. So generally when we say the monkey mind, that it distracts us, and most often it distracts us with negative things. But some things which we are good at, the mind gives us good ideas also about it. But what happens is those good ideas may not always come at a good time. Say if I'm sitting in a class and I'm hearing, and suddenly the mind gives an idea about something. It's a good idea, but maybe that's not the time to do it. So okay, it's a good idea. I appreciate it. We'll think about it later. Keep it there. So that way, especially in areas which we are good at, some ideas pop up, and that is when the mind acts like a friend. But even as a friend who is giving us good suggestions, sometimes it distracts. So we can't always keep saying no and rejecting the mind. We say, okay, I don't know, this might be a good idea, but let's wait and talk later. That way. Okay.